First things first, let's talk about the best time to experience the magic of Russia. Honestly, there's no bad time to visit. It all depends on what you're looking for. Summer from June to August is peak tourist season, and for good reason. Think long sunny days, mild temperatures, and lush green landscapes. This is the perfect time to explore the cities, cruise down the Volga River, or even hike in the Caucasus Mountains. But don't discount the shoulder seasons. May and September offer pleasant weather with fewer crowds, making it ideal for sightseeing without the hustle and bustle. Plus, you'll catch the tail end of spring blossoms or the vibrant hues of autumn leaves. Now, if you're up for a true adventure and don't mind braving the cold, winter in Russia is absolutely magical. Picture this: snow-dusted streets, glistening onion domes, and the chance to experience authentic Russian traditions like ice skating on frozen lakes or warming up in a traditional banya. Just remember, if you're planning a winter trip, pack accordingly. Layers, layers, layers are your best friend. Trust us, you'll thank us later. Alright, now that we've got the when covered, let's talk about the where. Russia is a vast and diverse country, offering a plethora of experiences for every type of traveler. Russia is huge, like seriously huge, so narrowing down your itinerary can feel overwhelming. From the bustling cities to the serene countryside, there's so much to see and do. But don't worry, we've got you covered. We're here to help you plan the perfect Russian adventure, ensuring you don't miss out on the must-see spots. No trip to Russia is complete without experiencing the two cities that capture its heart and soul, Moscow and St. Petersburg. These cities are the cultural and historical epicenters of the country. Moscow, the bustling capital, will wow you with its iconic Red Square, a place that has witnessed many significant events in Russian history. The colorful St. Basil's Cathedral, with its unique architecture and vibrant domes that look like something out of a fairy tale, and the Kremlin, a fortress complex steeped in history. The Kremlin is not just a symbol of political power, but also a treasure trove of Russian art and culture. St. Petersburg, on the other hand, will charm you with its elegant canals, often referred to as the Venice of the North. Stunning palaces like the Hermitage and Peterhof, which house some of the world's most exquisite art collections, and offer a glimpse into the opulent lives of Russian royalty and a more laid-back European vibe. The city's streets are lined with charming cafes and beautiful architecture, making it a perfect place to relax and soak in the atmosphere. Trust us, you'll want to spend a good chunk of time exploring these two gems. Each city offers a unique experience that will leave you with unforgettable memories. But hold on, there's so much more to Russia than just its big cities. The countryside and smaller towns offer a completely different perspective on Russian life and culture. If you're looking to venture off the beaten path, consider a visit to the Golden Ring, a collection of ancient towns northeast of Moscow, each with its own unique character and charm. These towns are rich in history and offer a glimpse into traditional Russian life. Or how about a scenic train journey along the Trans-Siberian Railway? This legendary route spans the entire width of Russia, offering breathtaking views and a unique travel experience. It's the ultimate bucket list experience, taking you through the heart of Siberia, where you'll witness the raw beauty of the Russian wilderness. With stops at charming villages, vast forests, and endless landscapes that seem to stretch on forever, and the breathtaking Lake Baikal, the world's deepest and oldest freshwater lake. Whether you're visiting in summer or winter, Lake Baikal offers stunning scenery and a variety of outdoor activities. Now let's talk about getting around this vast country. The good news is, Russia has a surprisingly efficient and affordable transportation system. Within cities like Moscow and St. Petersburg, the metro is your best friend. It's fast, frequent, and incredibly easy to navigate, even if you don't speak Russian. Plus, the stations themselves are like underground works of art, especially in Moscow. For longer distances between cities, high-speed trains like the Sapsan are a comfortable and convenient option. They're modern, reliable, and offer stunning views of the Russian countryside. Of course, no discussion about Russian transportation would be complete without mentioning the legendary Trans-Siberian Railway. This iconic train journey is an adventure in itself, offering a unique and immersive way to experience the vastness of Russia. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous and want to experience Russia like a local, try using marshrutkas. These are shared minivans that run on set routes and are super cheap. Just be prepared for a bit of a local experience, complete with potential for interesting conversations, or awkward silences with fellow passengers. All right, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, food. There's something universally appealing about gathering around a table and sharing a meal, isn't there? Food has this incredible power to bring people together, to create memories, and to offer a glimpse into different cultures. Russian cuisine might not be as internationally famous as, say, Italian or Japanese, but trust us, it's seriously delicious and full of hearty flavors. It's a cuisine that reflects the country's rich history and diverse geography, offering a variety of dishes that are both comforting and unique. When in Russia, you can't miss out on trying classics like borscht, a vibrant beetroot soup that is as visually striking as it is tasty. This dish is often served with a dollop of sour cream and can be enjoyed hot or cold, making it versatile for any season. Or pelmeni, juicy dumplings filled with meat or potatoes. These little pockets of joy are often served with sour cream or butter and are a staple in Russian households. They are perfect for a quick meal or a hearty snack. And for breakfast, you've got to try blinis, thin pancakes served with sour cream, jam, or even caviar if you're feeling fancy. These pancakes are incredibly versatile and can be enjoyed sweet or savory, making them a breakfast favorite. But Russian food is about more than just the classics. The cuisine is incredibly diverse, with each region offering its own specialties and flavors. From the hearty stews of Siberia to the fresh seafood of the Black Sea coast, there's always something new to discover. Be sure to explore local markets for fresh produce. These markets are a treasure trove of fresh fruits, vegetables, and other local delicacies. They offer a great way to experience the local culture and to see what ingredients are at the heart of Russian cooking. Sample street food like savory pierogi, baked buns with various fillings. These can be filled with anything from meat to mushrooms to sweet fillings like jam. They are perfect for a quick snack on the go and are a favorite among locals. And indulge in traditional desserts like medovik, a layered honey cake that will blow your mind. This cake is made with thin layers of honey-flavored dough and a creamy filling, creating a dessert that is both rich and light. Oh, and a little tip, don't be afraid to try kvass. This fermented bread drink might sound a bit strange, but is actually super refreshing, especially on a warm day. It's slightly fizzy and has a unique tangy flavor that is quite addictive. It's a fermented bread drink that might sound a bit strange, but is actually super refreshing, especially on a warm day. It's a staple in Russian cuisine and is often enjoyed during the summer months. When it comes to dining etiquette, Russians are generally quite formal. Meals are often a time for family and friends to come together, and there are certain customs that are observed to show respect and appreciation. It's considered polite to wait for everyone to be served before you start eating. This shows respect for the host and for the other guests. It's also common to offer a toast before the meal begins. And toasting is a big part of the culture, so be prepared to raise a glass, or several, throughout your meal. Each toast is usually accompanied by a few words of gratitude or well wishes, making the meal feel even more special and communal. All right, let's wrap things up with some practical tips to ensure a smooth and respectful journey through Russia. First things first, safety. Russia is a vast and diverse country with a rich history and culture, and while it offers many incredible experiences, it's important to stay vigilant and prepared. Russia is generally a safe country for travelers, but like anywhere else, it's always a good idea to be aware of your surroundings and take precautions to protect yourself and your belongings. Petty crime, such as pickpocketing, can occur in crowded areas, so keep your valuables secure and be cautious in busy places like markets and public transportation. One thing to keep in mind is that while English is spoken in tourist areas, it's not as widely spoken outside of major cities. This can sometimes make communication a bit challenging, especially in more remote areas. However, don't let this deter you from exploring the beautiful countryside and smaller towns. So, it's helpful to learn a few basic Russian phrases or use a translation app to communicate with locals. Simple greetings, thank you, and asking for directions can go a long way in making your interactions smoother and more enjoyable. Plus, locals will appreciate your effort to speak their language, even if it's just a few words. When it comes to cultural etiquette, Russians are generally quite reserved and formal. They value respect and politeness, so it's important to be mindful of your behavior. For instance, when entering someone's home, it's customary to remove your shoes. Bringing a small gift like flowers or chocolates is also a nice gesture when visiting someone. It's considered polite to address people using their formal titles and to avoid excessive public displays of affection. Handshakes are the common form of greeting, and it's polite to wait for a woman to extend her hand first. Public displays of affection, such as kissing or hugging, are generally frowned upon in public spaces. Also, remember that Russia has a strong tipping culture, so be sure to factor that into your budget. Tipping is a way to show appreciation for good service, and it's expected in many situations. It's customary to tip around 10% in restaurants and cafes, and to tip bellhops, taxi drivers, and other service workers. In some high-end restaurants, a service charge may already be included in the bill, but it's always good to check and add a little extra if the service was exceptional. And finally, embrace the opportunity to connect with locals. Engaging with the people you meet can enrich your travel experience and provide you with unique insights into Russian life and culture. Russians are incredibly hospitable and love to share their culture with visitors. Whether it's through sharing a meal, telling stories, or showing you around their city, you'll find that many Russians are eager to make you feel welcome. So don't be afraid to strike up conversations, ask questions, and learn about their lives and perspectives. This kind of cultural exchange can be one of the most rewarding aspects of travel, leaving you with lasting memories and new friendships. So there you have it, our whirlwind tour of Russia, and our top tips for planning your 2024 adventure. From its grand cities to its serene countryside, Russia is a country of contrasts that promises an unforgettable experience for every traveler. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment with your own travel tips, and subscribe for more travel guides. Until next time, happy travels!